Hello guys, welcome back. We're here with the Classic 350 and we're just going to have a walk around and explain what this bike is, because we're going to be modifying it soon. Guys, let's start from the front. So up front we just have just a badge, just a dealership sticker. We've got hydraulic brakes on the front with disc brakes on the front. I'm unsure what size they are, but yeah, they're just normal. So this is all metal, this mudguard. So the previous owner has put these grills on it. There's even a grill for the headlight here, but he hasn't done that. These are, I think, stock mirrors. Maybe they're not, but I think they are stock mirrors. These are called pilot lights. They light up as well. I'll show that when I turn the bike on. Obviously you can see the horns, 2 of them there. This is a leg guard. I think it's a official company one. You can see the branding there. So yeah, a lot of Indian guys will be familiar with this motorcycle. This is a real Enfield Classic 350. It's a BS3 model, so it was originally released in 2014, and this is a 2020 model, so they have ended up selling this one pretty late on, and they've produced this one pretty late in its cycle. So this is probably the end of the line units. This thing hasn't done many kilometers yet. This is just 1,741 kilometers. Look at the gauge cluster. So we only have a speedo. We have a high beam light, a neutral light, and a turn indicator light that your turn indicators are on, and just an amp meter to tell you what's how much you're charging your battery, or how much the electronics on the battery are discharging it. Yeah, you want it to stay in the middle or above into the plus, hopefully. If not, there's a battery problem, but that's not the case here. Again, you can see the pillion peg's pretty good. And I'll put in a photo of what someone sitting on this looks like. One thing I like about this is the springs here. So these springs look pretty classic, and you can't have them in many other bikes. But one of the main reasons this is a classic, so it harkens back to the 1950s, and those bikes were successful because they introduced piggyback shocks, as you can see here. So those are a staple of this bike. This is an airbox cover, this black one. I think the air filters here inside of this case. Obviously that's the tank, and it has a key there, and it all flips up. Just gotta reattach the stickers here. The mirrors are pretty useless. Again, they vibrate a lot because this motor is very classic and very vibraty. I don't think there's any there's too much secondary balance shafts in here, just a primary balance shaft, so not really that much happening. One of the beautiful things about this bike is you see this rear brake, that's drum, and the beautiful thing about it is it's all mechanical. So when I when I push down here, you can see the whole linkage moving all the way to the rear brakes. I think that's something very special. And have a look at the switch gear here. Just a kill switch, a starter button. This does have electric start. High beam, low beam, push to pass, dipper button. There's the indicator, there's the horn. Very simple, nothing complicated. This is just a helmet holder the previous owner has installed on here. You can see there's no handlebar lock here because it is on the side here. So you lock the handlebar here. Obviously you can see this is a big old carburetor. Obviously you can see twin sparks, so it's got 2 spark plugs, and it's a 350cc bike. And that is the sensor to turn the rear brake light on, I believe. And again, there's just a rear tail light assembly, same grills and stuff. Again, if I haven't mentioned, yeah, drum brakes on the back. Chain is on the right side. Again, these silencer goes from there, all chrome, all the way back here. Quite a fair bit behind the bike. And you can see the split seat, which is, this one's very narrow and the front one's very nice. Yeah, so I probably have already put a photo of someone sitting on it, but it's very much sitting like on the chair pose that this bike has for the main rider. It doesn't have the tire pressures written on the swing arm or anything here. Actually, the swing arm is, look at that swing arm, it's just a tubular steel pipe that's coming back into like an assembly. See, that's quite different from the Gixxer that I had before. And that's the battery box, you can unlock it. I think that has the toolkit in it and the fuse box. And again, a little bit of chrome. Gear shifter, 5-speed, 1 down, 4 up, and just neutral in between first and second. Pretty standard stuff. And again, this is called a petcock, and right now it's off. You make it go down like this to use the normal fuel. You can see full tank there, and then if you make it go up, it's using the reserve. There, it's now going to use reserve. So down is for when things are about to go down, and up is for when you have stuffed up and you need to go and fuel. Again, if you haven't noticed that there isn't any fuel indicator on this bike, because you have this reserve feature, so you can just whenever the bike's running out of fuel, or you can just shake the bike and hear the tank to judge how much fuel it has, because you can't see inside it. I'll show you soon what the tank looks like when you open it up. Yep, so that seems like that's all around the bike. We've seen all around the bike. Just one more thing, we've got a center stand option as well, so it's easy servicing and easy to park it. You do need some strength to put it on the side stand. I don't have enough strength. I just get my brother to do it. Okay, seems like we're doing pretty good now. And what I'll do is I'll attach you here, and I'll get out the key. I'll show you the tank. So yeah, you can't see anything in there. You can't actually judge how much fuel you have by just looking in, which wasn't the case with the Jigsaw. You could just yeah, again, that's closed. Yeah, you could just look in there and actually just judge it with the Jigsaw. Yeah, not much else really. I'll show you how the lighting stuff works. Okay, I'll turn the bike on actually. Put the petcock down to use the fuel. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we can just use electric start because I don't want to kick it over right now. Again, turn the. Okay, awesome. Now it's started. I think here it is off. There's no headlights. These are the last classics to come out with this option, to actually turn the light off, have no lights running at all. And then here you have the two pilot lights coming on, and there's a extra running light in the headlight assembly that turns on as well. And then we can see there. Okay, here you turn on the full headlight, just a low beam actually, not the full headlight. And again, because we've got the low beam selected here, we can go full, and now it should be full beam. Here is the low beam, high beam, and again if we press this, it'll do the dipper, and again just we can turn that off, and yeah, there you go, the indicators work. If you go right indicator, there you go, those indicators work. Awesome. And then okay, and then you can see as I turn the lights on and stuff, amp meter moving, so this way it's discharging the battery because I'm not doing high enough revs. And when I rev it up again, it's charging the battery. That's the beauty of an amp meter that you can see there. I just want to check one thing. When I turn the brake, so yes, so brake light just comes on despite you having any lights on, so that's a good safety feature. It comes on regardless. Yeah. How do they come on? Do they come on when we go full low beam? I reckon. Do they come on? Yes, they do. That is good. Okay. Alright, seems like that is all good. And it's doing all fine. Okay. And obviously you can see the clutch is here, the front brake's there, and you can see the clutch coming in there. And obviously that's the alternator that charges the battery. You can see there is adjustment to this piggyback shock. Same on the other side. No adjustments on the front. That's all fixed. Okay. Best you can do is change it for thicker oil. Okay, I'll just do a little bit of a rev. So that's that. I'm doing this because this thing is going to be modified very soon, and it's going to be very different in some ways. So that is why I'm doing this video. So you have a reference, and I have a reference to what this bike was before this. Okay? And expect the modification videos coming soon, because the mods are arriving really soon. So yeah, maybe I'll try and record some ride-along videos, and obviously you've seen me kickstart this. I'll put it back in again if you want to see that. Yeah, it's pretty simple about it. Again, in the future I'll definitely have that happening. You just have to be careful with this bike because it does shake a bit. Yeah, there you go. That's the actual bike shaking. So a few bolts do come loose, unfortunately. You just have to be careful and make sure all the bolts are tightened up. One thing I pretty much had to fix on this is one bolt was missing there, so I had to get some new bolts and put them in there. So I think that should be about it for this bike. I'll try and get some running on this bike, and maybe we will see if I can get some good audio while we're doing that. Okay? Alright, I'll switch to the other camera now. Okay, see you there. Okay, so now we're going to actually just do the startup sequence of this bike. So I'm just gonna walk around and get on it, maybe. Okay, so you have to turn the petcock down to turn on the fuel from the carburetor, and then climb on, turn on the ignition, kill switch, take it off the side stand, and then kick the bike over when you're ready. Okay, all set. First gear and we're off. Hopefully. And yeah, so this is just
This is audio that's straight from the GoPro, so you're gonna get really windy here, and you're not gonna be able to hear too much, and it's just gonna be too loud here. What I'm gonna do after this is I'm gonna have I'm gonna attach the microphone to the rear of the bike so you can hear the sound of the bike better because it's closer to the exhaust and it's out of the wind, hopefully. And yeah, so you get a better reference for the sound of the bike when the bike is actually running. Okay. Yeah, so they'll just be coming up soon. And yeah, just listen in if you want to hear how the bike does under load.
Okay, so hopefully you should get some engine noise here. Yeah. So if you like that and want to see more, subscribe, like this video if you liked it, comment if you have any questions, or if you really like something, and tell me what you liked about this video. Look forward to the mod videos coming soon that are going to be happening, and that is it for today, and roll the outro.